Hello everyone, this is William Armstrong with a video about the Qlink 8 Scepter tablet. Let me just configure my audio so it's not so loud. Leave it as is. This is what the tablet actually looks like. This is the Qlink Scepter 8 tablet that Qlink Wireless, as part of the emergency broadband benefit known as EBB, provided eligible Lifeline customers with a free tablet and unlimited talk, text, and data for the Lifeline customers. Let me just put in my password, my PIN. This is what it looks like. It uses Android 11 Go Edition. The tablet looks like this. Let me just swipe up. It definitely looks like this. It's got Chrome, Opera, YouTube, and things like that. But Opera's pre-installed, which you can see. There is the sound recorder settings, the Play Store. YouTube Music is included by default. Since Google Play Music's been discontinued, YouTube Music takes over. There's Gmail Go, Google Go, Maps Go, my mobile accounts there because it's a Qlink Wireless tablet. There is Files, Gallery, Chrome, Camera, Calendar, Duo, Digital Wellbeing, Calculator, Contacts, Clock, and Google Assistant Go. The oddity is the Contacts Go is on this tablet, even though this is a Wi-Fi tablet. There's no cellular data. There's an inaccuracy error on Qlink Wireless that told me that the tablet was supposed to have a SIM card come with it, but it didn't. It did not have a SIM card with it. It's just Wi-Fi only. Let's go to About Tablet. This is the Scepter 8. This uses Android version 11. Now to see the Easter egg, you go here and tap. Go up, tap that, and go up here and tap on that, or better yet, press and hold. You're supposed to, you have to tap on the Easter egg, the button, right? Tap on that shortcut, and then you tap, and you get the little volume knob that allows you to turn it up to 11. So if I do that, I turn it all the way up to 11. That's basically what the Easter egg references. Let's turn it all the way up to 11. If you do that a couple of times, you'll get the 11 number that shows right there. So that's basically turn it all the way up to 11 Easter egg reference in it, in Android 11. Now let me go back. This has features like a reading mode, night mode. It has a adaptive backlight feature or watching video and things like that. It's got the reading mode option built in, which Android 11 introduces. Android 10 and Android 9 don't have that. I will show you. There's the reading mode icon. Reading mode right there. There's the screen record button. You can record the screen. There's dark theme. Battery saver's on. There's a screenshot button there. Things like that. Now if I pull up, swipe up, this tablet, the storage of this tablet has got like little over, it's got 16 gigs of ROM. There's 16 gigs of storage, but 1 gig of RAM. They're the specs you can read. Right there's Wi-Fi, SD card, 3,500 milliamp hour battery, 1 gig of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, quad-core processor, IPS display. It is an 8-inch IPS 800 by 1280. It's got 0.3 megapixels front and 2 megapixels rear. It's got Wi-Fi 802.11b GNN and plus BT 4.0, Bluetooth. Battery is 3,500 milliamp hours. The box is pretty much like this that it comes in. It came with a quick start guide, charger, and wall adapter, things like that. There is a screen protector that already comes included on this tablet to begin with, things like that. This also has gesture control. What's also odd is you've got a vibration, haptic, and strength, which the vibration, haptic, and strength is kind of odd on a tablet like this that's Wi-Fi only. There's no vibration motor on the tablet, I've noticed. This also gives you the system navigation options, such as the gesture controls or the 3-button navigation, things like that. The default apps included are the My Mobile Account, the Google Apps, plus Opera browser is already preloaded on this tablet. So there's Opera pre-included, Opera for Android, which is something that's not my first time seeing Opera preloaded on some devices. But you've got a headphone port, you've got a micro SD card and micro USB port for charging, things like that. The volume rocker and power right here on this edge. The side of the tablet, the left side, I had to put super glue all along this edge just because this side of the tablet was not sealed. So when I dropped the tablet by accident, the drop caused the tablet back cover to slightly come off, or the back panel, even though this tablet has a non-removable battery and a non-removable back cover. There's the speaker. There's the back-facing speaker. The speaker's facing in the back of it. There's the Qlink branding right there. This tablet is actually available on Qlink Wireless's website, but the thing is, their tablet's not available for purchase at this time. It's not. It's up there listed as $110 for this tablet, but I got this tablet free due to the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program known as the EBB that's imposed by the FCC on May 12th. It was announced earlier this year during the pandemic, and it was supposed to be implemented, but they did not implement it earlier. They waited till May 12th to implement that. You've got a front camera right here. You've got the back camera right there. And it's a pretty overall lightweight, good tablet. The tablet's pretty fun and interesting. Basically, for people that are low income or families on a tight budget, I would basically recommend a tablet like this to them. If some families have the emergency broadband benefit already enrolled, they'll get a tablet of the device of something like that. But the Qlink Wireless and Government Lifeline phone services are only available to one per household, because the FCC mandates that Government Lifeline service is only available to one family member per household. I'm eligible for Lifeline, so that's why I got the Qlink Wireless ZTE Quest 5 GSM. I paid $20 to get a replacement phone and automatically just do Qlink Wireless. It's a Lifeline. For Lifeline numbers like this, I've got a Lifeline number that has to stay active by me calling somebody or texting at any time once every 30 days. If I don't use my Lifeline service once every 30 days, then the FCC mandates any phone Lifeline service. They mandate them to shut the service off if the phone is not used no more than 30 days at a time. So I let this phone sit over 60 days unused. The service will be canceled. So I have to keep using the phone to keep the service active. You have to recertify every so often. With Qlink, you recertify once every year, and you get another year of free service once you recertify. Things like that. This is a Sprint-ish phone. It's CDMA, but it had an MEID in the back underneath the back cover, but it's GSM. I've got the box. The box that it came with is looking like this. The IMEI is shown on either side, which I won't show that. But let me take off the back cover. Let me turn the phone off. And let me not turn it off. The phone's got built-in apps like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, things like that. The only disadvantage is if you attempt to change the wallpaper, it'll revert back to the default. These are all the apps. There's One Weather, Google Pay, Facebook Lite. There's Messenger Lite, Maps Go, Messages, Pandora, the My Mobile Account app. I put Opera Mini on there. There's Viber, Line, WhatsApp. There's QLixR Rewards and QLixR News. Those are all stock system apps that can't be removed. They cannot. There's Maximus. The Maximus app is there. Right there. And this uses Android 9 Pie Go Edition. There is an unlocked version of this tablet. Or not tablet. There's an unlocked version of this phone. The micro USB port's on the side right there. There is a micro SD card slot on the back. Open up. The micro SD card slot is right there. The SIM card's right up here. Underneath the battery is the MEID, the serial number for this phone, but it's using GSM instead. Since Qlink Wireless will only activate GSM phones from now on, they will not activate CDMA MEID phones, because CDMA is a network technology that cellular carriers use, such as Verizon and Sprint. And since Verizon has discontinued CDMA activations, CDMA phones that are CDMA Verizon will not work anymore, will no longer be activated. Sprint CDMA is now dead, is going to be dead, even though T-Mobile has set to phase out Sprint CDMA 3G network in favor of LTE and 5G network, but that's met some backlash. Boost Mobile uses Sprint CDMA. Sprint uses CDMA as well, which is Code Division Multiple Access. That is a type of network technology that uses the serial number of the device, like a whitelist of serial numbered phones that have the MEID verifying the device to the subscriber's account through the serial number. And to activate the phone, you would have to dial a code, or the phone is configured to automatically activate itself when it turned on. It's designed to connect to the network, activate and program itself over the air, called over-the-air programming. It uses PRL and PRI. The programming roaming lists and the programming, PRI and PRL. They're both used to program a CDMA phone. I actually had two CDMA phones. One was a Hot Pepper Plobano VLE5, and the other one I had was a Straight Talk Wireless Motorola Moto E CDMA Verizon that had no SIM card. It basically used the serial number of the phone, which is the MEID. I had to give Straight Talk Wireless the MEID of the phone. Then the activation system told me to put in star 22890, which automatically configured the phone to go onto the network and receive calls, texts, and data, and send data. The CDMA phones are not able to handle voice and data transmission simultaneously. I've got actually 4 phones here that are all LTE that can handle data and voice transmission simultaneously at some point. This is an AT&T LTE phone that can handle voice and data. This is a LTE AT&T phone, GSM. This is my Motorola Moto G7 Power GSM Metro by T-Mobile phone that can handle data and voice simultaneously. They can do both. This is a GSM hybrid CDMA that can do voice and data. To prove to you that I'm going to do that, I'm going to dial my mailbox, my voice mailbox from my phone by pressing and holding 1. Okay, hold on. So as a result, I'm actually connected to my voicemail, and you can see there's a HD icon. There's HD voice over LTE called VO LTE. As you can see, it's you can barely see that, but it shows VO LTE, and LTE is on when I'm already in a call, so I can transmit data and surf the web while I'm talking to someone over that. Lifeline service providers such as Qlink Wireless and Assurance Wireless and things like that, they use the T-Mobile network. They used to use Sprint, but they're now using T-Mobile. The Lifeline providers are mandated by the FCC to suspend service if you don't use your Lifeline service for 30 days at a time. If you leave your Lifeline phone inactive for 30 days or more, then the Lifeline provider you're using will be forced to cancel your service due to inactivity. Basically, Lifeline providers tell you to use your phone once every 30 days to avoid cancellation. Assurance Wireless has a term, use it, don't lose it, meaning if you don't use your phone, you'll lose your Lifeline service. If you use your phone, you won't lose your Lifeline service. That's how that works. So, I will provide a bit of a recording tour of the phone, or the Qlink Scepter 8 tablet, a video recording directly from the device, and explain everything. But this is just an external device overview of that. And this is William Armstrong, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.